okay.
Was it early in the fight that this happened? We couldn't really hear you.
At my first tip at the few seconds, this happening at this moment. And yes, after, you see, this is changing a lot of my styles because I love to be on my feet, and to be fast, in and out, landman jab. So I was really focused on it. Donc this is, how you say, j'étais un peu chamboulé, quoi.
I was shocked.
I was a little bit shocked about this situation, but I keep my mind in the fight. I try to keep my mind in the fight, and yeah.
Volkov seemed to have a very wrestling-heavy game plan. He tried to clinch with you and wrestle with you. Were you surprised that this was his approach rather than stay striking?
No, we was really not surprised about that. We knew already gonna try this. We knew already gonna have a good striking, a good wrestling game. We was ready, and we proved it. Make him in the danger more than he did. So no, nothing surprised me.
Were you? I guess a lot of fans online, they were saying it was a very close fight. They didn't know who was going to win. Were you confident that you had done enough? Because even the broadcast team seemed shocked at your reaction when you walked out. They thought you disagreed with the judges.
Yeah, this is for me. No, I was frustrated about my fight because of this. I was frustrated because I started my training in July, for this fight. And you started your fight like this, at the first second you land black brook. The first time I keep him on the cage, I look my toes because for me my toes is like that, like that. Because this is a luxation and this is a sensation when you have a luxation. So I look my toes, I try to push on my toes. So this is changing a lot of my mindset. So I was frustrated about that, thinking I'm training a lot, but this is my sport.
I know you keep saying you're frustrated, but you got hurt. They took away your best strength in there. It was a very wrestling-heavy fight, and you still won. So is there any positive that you can take from this?
Of course. I got the victories. I prove I'm good. Yeah, you work a lot on grand game. Me too. I prove it. I make him on the dangerous situation. Unfortunately, for example, for the Von Vlushok, I remember my coach, step on your feet to finish the position. It was impossible to have my big, impossible to push myself, impossible to finish the position. So yeah, you see, this is a frustration. But anyway, we keep him in the danger, so that's why we won. So yeah, we must be happy about that.
And then just last one for me. I know you need to get your toes checked out and you need to get healthy, but what do you want next? What do you want 2025 to look like for you?
I want to be back as soon as I can. We will see for my toes. We're gonna go back to the training. During the fixation of my toes, we can do some conditioning training. We're gonna go back really early at the gym because I want to stay in activity. I want to be back in the cage as soon as I can.
Will you ask the UFC for the Tom Aspinall fight?
If I ask?
Est-ce que tu vas demander Tom?
I'm gonna ask anybody. This makes sense. I'm just waiting to have a discussion with the UFC. I don't know exactly what's gonna happen. Jones, Aspinall. I don't know exactly what's gonna happen. But the people know I'm here now. I'm the real contender. I prove it tonight, and so we will see.
Ciryl, how important was this fight in terms of your morale? Because obviously a lot of fans thought you could have fought Tom Aspinall in London last year. You were busy. This was a very dangerous fight. How important was it for you to remind everyone that you are still a top heavyweight?
Combien de fois c'était important pour toi de montrer que tu es toujours un combattant important ce soir avec ce combat? Un combattant prêt pour la ceinture?
Yes, that was really important. That's the good things of the fight of tonight. Is I prove I can wrestling, I can defending, I can make the people in the danger on the ground. I got no choice because on my feet I was not no stability, nothing working good. So yeah, I proved it tonight. Volkov was amazing tonight. He was amazing. Congratulations for him. He was amazing. He did something really well. But I won, so I prove it. I'm the number one contender.
Thank you.
Oh, good. Yeah. No? Okay, thank you.